Sup, everybody? Jerry here. This is going to be my first single deck profile I've ever done. I'm super excited to do this. The new Paldea Evolve just dropped a couple days ago in the United States and the rest of the Western countries and Western formats. So we get to explore some newer strategies, get away from the kind of the tried and true. All right. Anyways, the first one of these strategies here I have is the Ting-Lu EX deck. This is the one I want to talk about. We haven't had a dedicated true fighting deck, so to speak, in this format right now. The closest thing to it is Lugia V-Star with the single strike Pokemon being able to pass on, single strike energies on top of your Urshifus, but that's not really so much a fighting style deck as more of just a single strike style deck with various dark fighting and the occasional steel Skarmories you'll see in the lists. Anyways, here we'll talk about this. We'll do this in a format of I'm going to show the Pokemon, do the trainers, and then the energy. Let's go ahead and get started. The premier of the deck here is Ting-Lu EX, a 240 hit point rule box Pokemon. Knockout gives 2 prizes. Pretty standard for all of your rule box Pokemon. Is for the most part they give up 2 prizes, or there is a limit to them in the deck. This one has the ability of called Cursed Land. As long as the Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's Pokemon in play that have any damage counters on them have no abilities except for Pokemon EX. So when we originally saw this spoiled, we thought we had a mistranslation of it, and we thought it was all Pokemon with rule boxes. That's not the case. Thank whatever higher power you believe in, that's not the case here. Cursed Land affects everything except Pokemon EXs. So it can shut off Lugia V-Stars before they pop off. It can shut off Archeops to slow them down. It can shut off various refinement abilities on Kirlias. Shining Arcana on Shining Arcana Gardevoir. The list goes on. Stops almost every Pokemon in Lost Box. So there's value in this here. Its attack for 3 fighting energy, Land Scoop, 150 damage. You get to put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So this gets to play around Manaphy. You don't get locked out of the game because of a Manaphy, which is great. And placing 2 damage counters of your choice means you get to hit a specific Pokemon with an ability that you may want to hit. For its main support piece, we have is Koraidon EX, 230 hit points. Has the attack Wild Impact for 220, 2 fighting, and 1 of anything. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Pretty standard. Miraidon had a whole deck built around it, with the tandem unit version of it being able to turbo out various lightning Pokemon, and it had the almost exact same attack, just change of typing. But Koraidon needed a little bit of support to get its ability working. Dino Cry. Once during your turn, you may attach up to 2 basic fighting energy cards from your discard pile to your basic fighting Pokemon in any way you like. If you use this ability, your turn ends. So the goal here is to use the ability on turn 1 to set up a turn 2 attack for Ting-Lu EX. We have 2 copies of Hawlucha with the Flying Entry ability. When you play it from your hand to the bench, you choose 2 Pokemon from your opponent's bench, put damage counters on them. This further solidifies Ting-Lu's lock. The new Squawkabilly EX has the ability Squawk and Seize. Once during your first turn, so only your first turn, you may discard your hand, draw 6 cards. Can't use more than 1 Squawk and Squeeze ability during your turn. So we play 2 copies of it because we pretty much need this every game. We need to get set up almost immediately on turn 1. If we don't, we're usually falling behind. 1 copy of Spiritomb, basic Pokemon V in play. Yours and your opponents have no abilities. I play no Pokemon V, so this seems like a pretty free and easy lock to throw down on the Mew deck, especially considering that Mew hits half of our Pokemon for weakness. And our Radiant Pokemon is Radiant Alakazam with the Painful Spoons ability. Once during your turn, you may move up to 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one. So you get to play around with how the damage counters work, move them around, shut off different abilities as you see fit. So again, The premier focus of this strategy is to get Cursed Land rolling, spreading damage around, and turning off all the abilities from Lost Zone, UV Max, Lugia V-Star, whatever other shenanigans someone might be doing. The bread and butter of every Pokemon deck, the trainers. We got 4 Gutsy Pickaxe here. Reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is a Fighting Energy card, attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. If it is not a Fighting Energy card, just put it in your hand. So it's a free draw card. Awesome. The new Iono, got a full 4 of in here. Each player shuffles their hand and puts it on the bottom of their deck. And then each player draws cards equal to the number of prizes remaining. Great comeback card. Great way to also disrupt opponents, because this is a heavy disruption deck. Boss's orders, gotta gust out something from the bench. Get a free knockout, do what you need to do. Professor's research, discard and draw 7. Especially if you go second, which isn't ideal, but if you do go second, you can easily go through 30 cards with your boy here, Squawkabilly, and a Professor's research. Bravery Charm. Basic Pokemon that's attached to it gets 50 hit points. Makes your Ting-Lus and Koraidons bigger. Ultra Ball, free tutor. Discarding 2 Fighting Energy also is pretty key here. Using Koraidon's ability to buy those back, making this effectively free. Nest Ball gets every basic out of the deck. And also important to note that Squawkabilly EX's ability, Squawk and Seize, doesn't require you to play it from the hand. So you can easily find it with a Nest Ball and still get the full effect out of it. Trekking Shoes. Look at the top card. You may put it in discard pile, then draw a card unless you want to keep it. So put a Fighting Energy in the discard pile, draw the top card. Keep that Koraidon flowing. 4 switch carts. Every Pokemon in the deck is a basic, so being able to switch and heal 30, especially on your Ting-Lus, is probably very strong. Gapejaw Bog. Whenever either player puts a basic Pokemon from their hand to the bench, put 2 damage counters on it. This jumpstarts the Ting-Lu lock. 1 copy of Penny to get back an almost dead 2 prize Pokemon. It also can easily buy back your copy of Squawkabilly. 1 Hisui and Heavy Ball to get basic Pokemon out of the prizes that are maybe singletons, such as our single copy of Alakazam or our single copy of Spiritomb. And 1 EXP share. When your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, you may move a basic energy from that Pokemon to the Pokemon this card is attached to. You'll stick this onto a Ting-Lu that's sitting on your bench. And we have 12 Fighting Energy here to round out the deck. So, let's go ahead and throw down a few games here with good old Ting-Lu. Showing Greninja. So what are the odds that he's a Chin Pao deck? So this doesn't shut off Chin Pao, but it does shut off Baxcalibur. I would like to go first. Huh. We're going to put the Spiritomb on the bench. 1 energy to retreat it. Kyurem. Okay. Go ahead, play ourselves a Radiant Alakazam here. We're going to stick a Fighting Energy on the Spiritomb. Be prepared to retreat it. We're going to Nest Ball for a copy of Squawkabilly. We're going to get ready to use that ability. I'm not quite ready to Gapejaw. I would rather make it one-sided, so we are just going to go ahead and discard our hand, draw fresh 6. So here's a Nest Ball that's going to get me a copy of Ting-Lu. Show me the prizes. We have a Ting-Lu, a Koraidon, and another Ting-Lu. We want that Koraidon. Let's go ahead and retreat. Throw down Ting-Lu. What's the time? Nope, don't need it. That's a switch cart. It's tempting to put the experience share there, but we don't care for that. We're gonna go ahead and Dino Cry. And that'll be the end of our turn. Very productive turn one. As you can see, Squawkability absolutely just put us back into the game from a very medium start. The only thing that could have made this better is if I'd have just hit one copy of Hawlucha to kind of just start with a spread. So Irida here. I'm going to search his deck for a water Pokemon and an item. There we go. There's our first target. So he's going to get one Concealed Cards activation out of that. Unless I draw bosses. If I draw bosses, I'll boss that out and just KO it. Turbo Kyurem. So if his hand is full of water energy, we might be in trouble, but 140 for 3 energy isn't particularly great. Only 1 energy. Okay, so it wasn't that good apparently. Cool, we got ourselves a Gutsy Pickaxe here. One of my bench Pokemon is going to be old boy here. Free energy attachment. Gotta love it. Put ourselves a fighting energy right here. And we're going to go ahead and reset our hand. I'm looking for a Hawlucha. Found ourselves Hawlucha. And a Charm. Here's a Charm. Gonna shut off old Greninja there. Drop down a Bog. And we'll go ahead and hit. Land Scoop it. And put 20 damage. Right here. Let's just start setting up to knock out another Kyurem. I don't think Kyurem VMAX has an ability. Does it? Yes, it does. It does have an ability. He picked the Kyurems with ability. Okay. Well, okay. He adventured for it. $50, $50, $50, $150, $270. So I think he gets a knockout here. Okay, yeah, he went. I had to make him lose all his energy, so he's gonna get 2 prizes. And we're gonna go ahead and honestly does matter. It matters a little bit. Basic Pokemon V in play, so that's kind of useless right now. Well, first things first, we're going to start spreading hits here. Oh, it's got to be to the 1. Come on. There we go. So we're going to end up discarding this. We got plenty of fighting energy in the discard pile, so let's go ahead and research. We have ourselves an Ultra Ball. Discard Bog and Halucha. Yeah, can't let him do it. I gotta make this Ting-Lu lock happen. Temple of Sinnoh doesn't really do anything spectacular here. I think he was looking for... I think he went and looked for an Irida. Oh, we definitely have our play next turn. I'm going to boss the Kyogre for knockout and put damage on the other Kyurem. Yep, he gets one copy of Glaciated World. He did find one, but only one. Seems good. So we get to put our energy here. Boss out your Kyogre. And let's get that knockout. Put some damage there. Alright, abilities are shut off. He is now in a soft lock. Another Kyogre. So our goal here is to set that up for a knockout. We're going to go ahead and Iono. I get more cards out of this than he does. That's rough. I really needed a boss there. So, go ahead and land scoop. I am in total danger here. I don't know if we're winning, but we're gonna try. We can go ahead and set up a switch cart into a retreat. Thinking here. For that 160 hit points here, it needs 2 damage counters for a knockout. So we are going to Painful Spoons onto this Kiram. Yeah, let's go ahead and research while we can. Make it big. Let's get those 3 prizes. Alright, getting there. I found Ting-Lu's, both of them. Okay. So, he's going to try to Aqua Storm, definitely. He can get 3 prizes at most. Alright, Brend, let's do it. He can get 4. He did not hit it. Okay, he did not hit the 4 prize knockout. He did not win the game. He's going to take a prize there. Now, in this perfect world, I find boss's orders and win the game. It's got 150, right? 160. Yep. Okay, well, that's not enough anymore. So, go ahead and KO the Kyogre. He just took two baby prizes. Alright, we will put a Ting-Lu out to play around a rope. Yes, I would like this in my hand. How many hit points do you have left? 160? Oh, that's a shame. We're gonna... We're gonna win the game here. Alright, there we go. We got ourselves our first game, first win. Yep, Kiram VMAX does have an ability, so shutting that off probably kept me from ever losing the game. Uh-oh. There we go. Took it forever to figure itself out. That's alright. Alright, let's see where we're going. I went first with the last one. Do I go first with this one? Yeah, that Kyogre had the potential to win on the spot if he'd hit the total requisite. I think it was 5 energy he hits for 2 prize knockouts. This hand's great. Start us off strong with a Ting-Lu. Okay, so he's Mew. So our play is most likely going to be... That's a lot of Mews. Oh boy. Shame I didn't go first. Ting-Lu's weakness is grass. So that's upsides. So my line this go round is going to be, we're the best. We are the best. We're gonna be smart and start by placing them there. We're gonna go ahead and get our lad. We want to do amazingly broken things. Sure, what do we have here? The man, the myth, the legend. I'm gonna Iono his hand back. Any fighting energy in the discard pile? Nope, we're about to though. No, we do not want that in our hand. I guess it doesn't matter what we ball because I'm going to Squawkabilly here, but I want the Koraidon. Alright, squawk squawk. Make you bigger. Go there. Alright, we're gonna see how good this lock is against the the myth, the man, the myth, the legend, the menace itself, Mew VMAX. Okay, he went for a light boss. And he failed. Awesome. Play our own second copy of Ting-Lu. That's fine. You have to accept that it has the resistance here. But we put him in jail. hits for 210 with that, so we have lots of time. Lots of time. We're gonna Gutsy Pickaxe. Find me an Iono. I don't want to Iono him right now. He is quite behind. Go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna push for the 2 prize knockout there as well. Oh, he went for the cross fusion strike. He's probably max miracling, right? No, he did not max miracle. Okay then. How does this work again? Pokemon to another. I'm hitting for 120. This has 70 left, so it'll have 90. Let's get ourselves a 3 prize knockout. And we're gonna go ahead and put 20 here. Alright. Got ourselves our second bravery charm. So if he does get this knockout. Oh man! I think that's also a really stupid interaction. Like, he gets to use this thing. Unless he doesn't know. Okay, he knows. Everyone knows. He's probably getting a Mew VMAX. Oh, well, he bossed. Plink. Alright, it's a fight. Tails, 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 flip tails. Of course it's heads, it's always heads. Why would it not be heads? So he did use a supporter for the turn. Yep, there's your Mew. Alright. We have goals. Hey, he flipped tails. Not that that particularly matters when you're drawing 6 cards, or 4 cards. Yeah, he top decks Forest Seal Stone and then just goes off. Oh, I hate that. Can't wait till this rotates out. Irrelevant. First things first, let's go ahead. Nothing there that I want. I mean, nothing that I could take, rather, so that's fine. Gonna definitely put a charm on this one. Anything worth balling here? Nah. let's go ahead and throw down a bog so we get that off. Nah, we're gonna leave that there. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and throw it down. I did that backwards. That's all right. I don't think this matters anyways. This is 2 times weak to Psychic, so that's irrelevant. We're gonna Iono here. Both going to 3. I found the fighting energy. Do the first one. Iono makes games fair. Very fair. If I can just go another turn without him doing anything, I can almost free roll him. He does get a knockout here. And that's the scary thing, is that he's down to 1 prize, so he just boss up a low hit point Mon like Hawlucha, Alakazam, or Squawkabilly, or he can boss up any of these things and win. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, he can't attack with that Mew here. He has to do some things. Me, I need a boss's orders like yesterday. That's rough. I should've, you know what? I probably should've. Nah, it doesn't matter. The tempo is irrelevant. There was no tempo gain. Okay. Oh. That's just a concession. All right. Then there you guys have it. That'll do it right there. 2 good games right there, showing you the power of Ting-Lu, locking people out of the game long enough for you to win. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll be making more in the future. Catch you later.